an idol that brings hope and joy through her beautiful music. She has great magical talent and can harness magic with her voice. She transforms her appearance on stage with the blooming pendant and becomes more dynamic and lively. Shining Star, a skill that dispels debuffs from allies and transforms Tamarind into an idol.
Listen to me sing.
Song of the Forest, a skill that recovers the health of all allies.
I'm scared.
Serene Tune, a basic attack skill that attacks an enemy while healing the ally with the lowest health. Climax, a buff skill that increases the attack and combat readiness of all allies.
I'll do my best.
Sing Together, a basic attack skill that dispels buffs from all enemies and triggers a dual attack. Tamarind is a Soul Weaver who can be used to heal and buff your team. She can dispel debuffs from allies with Shining Star and transform herself to provide attack buffs at the same time. Because her skill Climax can increase the combat readiness of all allies, a powerful onslaught of attacks can ensue. Sing Together dispels buffs from all enemies and triggers a dual attack from the ally with the highest attack, making the skill highly effective against teams that rely on buffing.
Mario Legends is Scion. We're back and we're going to talk about the next update. Now, it's not exactly what we thought it was going to be, but we kind of do this one too, which is Tamarinne. All right, so Tamarinne is a Soul Weaver, and as you can see right here, she has a very interesting way that she can be used. She can be her normal version, or she can be her pop version, which she kind of looks like freaking Sailor Moon, as you just seen. Pretty much, the first one is in Tamarind. Her first active skill attacks the enemy with her melody and heals ally with the lowest health amount recovered, increased proportion to the ally's max health. There's Soul Weavers that do this already, so it's kind of like but she also lowers the cooldown of Shining Star. When she's actually in idle mode, she attacks all enemies with a beautiful voice, dispelling all buffs and triggers a dual attack from the ally with the highest attack. So she kind of does what Raz does and allows somebody to just basically come behind her and actually attack, which is interesting, and that just sounds all types of dirty, but I didn't mean it that way. Tamarind heals all allies with a peaceful melody. Amount recovered increased proportion to the caster's max health. Decreases the cooldown of Shining Star by 1 turn, which is pretty nice. Idle, when she's in idle form, for powerful performance, increases the attack of all allies for 2 turns and increases the combat readiness by 30%, which is also pretty nice. Good for those speed teams. And Shining Star, before awakening, dispel all debuffs, inflict all allies, and recovers caster with a max health. Debuffs all inflicted allies and recovers the caster's max health. The caster becomes an idol for 3 turns and performs a concert to begin with the full countdown. Alright, so after awakening, let's see what changes. It just changes, begins the battle of full countdown. That's the same thing. She gets an extra turn, which is pretty interesting, which means that she can go into either her climax or Sing Together. She also comes in with a new artifact, which if you see right there, when attacked, increases combat readiness of the ally with the highest attack, which is pretty cool, I guess, when it's maxed at 20%. Another one at 4-star, it was a Santa Muerte, which is pretty much haste chilling right there. It's a thief. When a single attack is inflicted against an enemy, the Earth Element to combat readiness is, I don't know how I feel about that one. That probably would be a skip. Yeah, that definitely probably would be a skip. All right, so it's cool and all. She's good in concept. Me personally, I don't need her. I'm going to try to summon on her anyway because I think she has an interesting concept, so I wouldn't mind having her, but if I don't get her, then I'm not going to be caught up and sad about it either. But we have a side story right here. Tamarind found herself in the middle of the forest. Every memory lost due to an accident. Will she be able to learn about each other? And what? Will she be able to learn about each other and Ragnar? Each other what? Is she like bipolar? I don't know. That confused the hell out of me just now. The story of the song is "Who Can Make Your Hopes and Wishes Come True," a beautiful song. Like, interesting. She's another cool character, I guess, that when you go through the side story, you're gonna be like, bruh, having fun with it and everything else like that. I'm still pretty disappointed that it's not Luna, because that's kind of who I wanted, but we're not gonna talk about that. Availability. Going to be from 2.6 to 220. After reaching the account rank 9, you can get up in there and do your thing with it. Let's see what the rewards are. The characters that you need is, let's believe that's Carrot, that's Karine, and Kali. That's interesting. I have Karine, but she's nowhere near level to be taking advantage of this. Alright, so you get the Crystal Sparrow Annex, and the side story works the same way. Let's see what's in here. We have Cold Lock. We have more Gora Seed, Mercenaries Medicine, Giga Phantasma, Epic Flame Rune, 3 Greater Flame Runes, 10 Flame Runes, Covenant Bookmarks, Fire Spirit Penguin, Great Artifact Time. So just the stuff that we normally would see. The same thing goes with the Leafs. Basically, you just go and do the storyline. All right, next thing up we have is the Dagger Sicar's Challenge, which allows you to get the Santa Muerte artifact right here. Also allows you to get, plenty of it, so you can kind of like max it up pretty easy if you want to max it up pretty easy. This would be good, and things like not the Abyss. Well, I guess you could use in the Abyss, but more so for the hunt against the Golem. So that's the thing. And, you definitely, and if you have haste, then you could just run out there and be a little badass with haste. But anyway, Dagger Sicar is a silent killer organization. Tamarinid issued a challenge to their heirs to take the challenge. All right, so who do I have to fight? We have to fight Haste, which is probably going to be pretty interesting. I can't wait to fight him. Oh, yeah, I can't wait to fight him on Hell. That probably is going to be Hell. Bruh, is that Phyllis and Coley together? And then Sid in Haste? That's all types of ugly. That is all types of ugly. And y'all know it's all types of ugly. And what I mean by ugly is that's not going to be a fun fight. I mean, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try to get what I can get. But I'm not going to go too crazy on it. I just want that gold transmit stone. Alright. So, other improvements and bug fixes. Auto battle. Mascot Hazel skill girl uniform now targets the ally with the highest attack. Okay. That was obviously a bug from before, because she didn't do that. Carmen Rose. English voice lines no one cut off with the skill Days activates. Angelica's East voice lines no one cut off with Guide of the Goddess activate. Chatting players must be ranked 7 to participate in chatting. Nice. They should make it higher than that, actually. Summon alerts no longer broadcast over every channel. Now only summon alerts in the same chat room that display. When in the guild chat room, fix the issue that did not expose one line of chat of Knight's chat and Knight's or window disabled. The ban words list for chatting English has been altered. Guild. When joining a guild, the last login information no longer exceeds the boundaries. Colossal battle has been removed from the guild war. Like, it was a spoiler, but you can tell us about it later, like, I guess. In Guild Wars, battle log is no longer prematurely displayed. Battles progress as it defeats. Text and UI of the Guild War information that displays in the lobby has been approved for English and Chinese languages. When playing in Chinese, when attacking enemy guild base, the round information team management screen displays in Chinese. Interesting. Didn't think they were going to worry about Chinese. Alright, the hunt. The gold available is approximately 15%. The drop rate of rare grade equipment accessories has been increased significantly, and the drop rate of heroic grade equipment and accessories has increased significantly. Nice. That's a very good change. The sound effects of bosses, skills, and hunt stage 11 will now play. Side story: the rewards for treasure chests, normal have been approved. Interesting. Equipment levels 15, 29. Oh, they just increased that. Gold amounts have been doubled, which is, I guess that's cool too. When attempting to enter a difficulty that has not been unlocked, the warning will now displayed. Okay, fine. Increases the diary. The number of runs completed, the diary has been reduced to 1. Eesh. Violet, all Violet stuff is now in the blue. Watch me get his stuff and I'm gonna be mad. Anyway, the Powder of Knowledge inventory chain has been revised, and the 1.9 patch has been delayed. The invented time counter has been added to the game, and that way more available to take advantage of it, of this shop, and prepare the next inventory change. Okay, and the normal shop, the amount of energy given purchase for enemy leaf no longer this incorrectly displays at 70. Why is she getting a side story? We already got her. Okay, next week a special new side story begins. So roses may bloom after the death of Queen Diane. She died. Actually, yeah, she did die. A mysterious group plotting something, the Chaos Ethereal Castle, fight against the group and find true love. Is this gonna be says? If it's Violet, I'm gonna like uninstall because that should never happen. Yeah. All right. So the one thing I don't see here, creative Epic 7 stove. You gotta do something about the stamina. I understand that you want us to get off the game faster. That's what all of this stuff is leaning towards. You just want us out of the game faster. That I get it. That's what this is leaning towards. And people tend to not only, like I said this before in the video, only the Epic 7 creators want the game to last longer because then we got something to show more on stream and in videos, but the actual population do not want to sit in this game all damn day. That's just the reality of the situation. That people expressed that extensively, that the game was too long, the game was too grindy, and anybody saying otherwise is just being in denial at this point. The community does not want to sit that long in this game. I'm just gonna have to get over it and deal with it. With that said, you gotta do something about our stamina. Our stamina runs out far too fast, especially if we're going to be doing the hunts and stuff like that. The hunt shouldn't have been made 20. I understand you wanted to give us more drops and stuff like this, but you got to give us somewhere else to actually earn energy and get energy to actually be doing things like that. It's fine that you want to increase the drops, but ain't nobody going to have any stamina to actually get the drops. I know I don't. I know those people don't. So that's going to be the problem now. So that's all I got for you guys. Pretty good update. Not what we wanted. They did bring in some changes. And as far as the whole change petition that people did, I'm just going to say this. This game patches really fast. And if you think that you're going to do a change petition and the game is just going to change automatically because you did the petition, games don't work like that. This game works faster than most games. I think that spoiled a lot of people to think that they can just do a petition and stomp their feet and the game is supposed to change literally in a week because they have a petition. Games just don't work like that. The proper way that things go about is they're going to see it. They already seen it by now. Internally, they say, okay, what is working, what is not working. They test stuff out and then they come back and they address it or they fix things and then they go from there. So the people who are impatient saying, hey, we got this petition, we signed up, stuff like that, y'all act as spoiled. You know that gaming does not work like that. You need to actually allow stuff to happen and be a little bit patient. And like I said, with this particular game, I know people are going to be, oh, he's shilling and everything else. It's not about shilling. It's about reality of the situation. You guys literally know that it takes time to actually fix stuff like this. So give them a chance to fix it. I could see if stuff went like a month or two, like the patch that people up in arms was like last freaking week. So you like you can't do stuff like that. You got to give them a chance. If they don't change, then you can just do whatever. You go crazy, get your pitchforks out, run around all over social media freaking out. But you can't do that after 1 week. That's too fast and being too spoiled. So I'll catch you guys next video. Be legendary, and the game will get better. Just give them a little bit of patience. Peace.